Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sean Logan, and this video is going to be a follow-up video about the last, the last couple weeks of uploads. Or really, it's really like the past year of uploads, because I've actually been uploading videos online for the past year about how to create multiple streams of residual income with affiliate marketing businesses and investing programs and cryptocurrency type of programs, like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Monero and Zcash and decentralized money, money that's not controlled by banks, money that's not controlled by governments or third-party institutions. And there's a lot of trainings on my channel about how to use programs, how to use the technology, about how to create the wallets, how to send and receive this decentralized money. But there's a little more to it than that. When you get into this attraction marketing stuff and you start getting into, methods and strategies about how to attract the business partners that are going to join you in your business, there's a little more to it than just learning about the technology. There is this whole law of attraction aspect that I want to talk to you about because I believe it's very important. And it is something that my mentors have been teaching me ever since I decided that I wanted to be an entrepreneur and figure out how to attract money instead of have to trade my time for money at a job. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are probably familiar with that movie called The Secret with Bob Proctor, where they start telling you to just do these affirmations every day and all this stuff is going to happen in your life. And, affirmations I think are great, but there's a lot more to it than just mindlessly repeating and regurgitating affirmations. All right? There is this thing, and this is what I consider the real law of attraction. It's called the law of resonance. Okay? Resonance is the key, because your body right now is resonating at a frequency. And mindlessly repeating affirmations may not change the frequency in which your body's resonating. All right? There is this experiment, and you can look this up on YouTube. It's called the tuning fork experiment, or type in tuning fork resonance experiment. And what you'll see on YouTube is that you'll have a tuning fork here and another tuning fork right here. And now both these tuning forks are tuned in to the same frequency. And they're going to take a hammer and they're going to hit one of the tuning forks. And as soon as this tuning fork starts vibrating because it just got hit with the hammer, all of a sudden the other tuning fork, even though it hasn't even been touched, it also starts vibrating. Now, why is that? It's because those tuning forks were tuned in to resonate at the same frequency. And your body right now that you're incarnated into is actually resonating at a frequency. Your body, your human body, is like that tuning fork. Now, you can't just hit your body with a hammer and change the resonating frequency to attract a whole bunch of money very quickly. It's not that simple. It's a lot more complex. And the key here, the real secret, the real law of attraction, is your emotions, your emotional state is what's actually causing your body to resonate at its frequency. So if you are living in the emotional state of fear and scarcity, and you're always complaining, and you're always focusing on what you don't have, all you're doing is attracting just that. You're attracting more scarcity. You're attracting more fear. You're attracting more poverty. Now, on the scale of emotions, you only have two sides. You have two extremes. You have fear, and then you have love. All right? And here's some more scientific stuff that you can look up. Again, don't take my word about any of this. All right? I'm just sharing the data. I encourage everyone to go and look this stuff up for yourself. Okay? Right now, your body is basically being hit with a frequency. Okay? The frequency of fear is a very low vibration, and the frequency of love is a very high vibration. So fear is obviously associated with things like poverty and scarcity, and love is associated with things like wealth and abundance. All right? Now, when you're resonating at the frequency of fear, that slow vibration is only hitting a limited number of points on your DNA. But if you were to change your frequency to resonate at the frequency of wealth and abundance, all of a sudden, that frequency is now hitting more points on your DNA, and it's activating your body so that it works better. Your health gets better, you have more energy, your brain works better, your cognitive function works better. Okay, this is all scientific stuff. And that's the real secret of the law of attraction. It's figuring out how to change your emotional state. Now, I know what some people might be thinking. They're thinking, well, how do I do that? How do I change my emotional state? Okay, there's different methods that you can start practicing to do this. Okay, one method is the meditation method. You know, start visualizing and imagining inside your head what it would feel like emotionally if you already had the things that you want in life. Your inner world is what's actually shaping your outer world. It all starts from within. So you don't have to meditate like 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day. You know, you could start with a simple 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day when you wake up in the morning. You know, you can start anywhere. Even like 5 to 10 minutes a day could potentially change your frequency for the rest of the day. And especially after you start getting into the habit of doing this, it's going to change you. Now, another thing you can start doing, and this is another, like, this was actually like an assignment that some mentors have given me. And it was, let's say, for example, like, you wanted to drive around in a BMW. You want to own a BMW. It's like your dream car, okay? One thing you could do to change your emotional state and get what it would, and start getting into the frequency of what it would feel like to already own a BMW would be to go down to the BMW dealership and sit in the BMW and smell the leather seats. Listen to the sound of the engine. You know, feel the texture on the paint. All that stuff, changing the environment in which you're constantly surrounded by is going to play a part in changing your emotional state. You know, go test drive the BMWs. Feel what it's like to, you know, to handle the car. Going out and changing your environment, meditations, and, you know, don't get me wrong, I do believe that affirmations are important. I still do my affirmations, and I recommend you do too. But sometimes the affirmations are not enough. You may need to do the meditations. You may need to go out and change your environment and get into the habit of doing all these things combined to really start getting the momentum going with attracting the results that you want in life. All right, that's going to be it for now. My name is Sean Logan. Everyone have a wonderful day.